you have the two extremes of the people who say everything should be accessible to the solo player, the other groups who are like, nah, we need a bunch of content that lock behind group play to incentivize people getting together. I mean, after all, it's an MMO. Where do you fall on this spectrum?
I I've been making armor missions at least, probably for or just trying to organize content for people in video games since I was about 15 or 14, I can't remember. And accessibility is the death of fidelity in my opinion. Um and I am somebody who really likes Skyrim, right? And Skyrim is designed if anything to be accessible. The problem is you have to make design choices and sacrifices when you want to go for maximum accessibility. You sacrifice a lot of the depth that might make the game more interesting. And that's why you see people modding the heck out of Skyrim, because even though Bethesda did a great job in making the game super accessible, right? They make the game like it's too easy sometimes. It doesn't like satisfy an urge to be challenged. Right? This whole elitism thing around it is silly. The thing that I want to have is reward and intent behind what things are. So if you make something for solo play, there are things that will make solo play engaging and fun. Right? People have lost tons of hours playing Skyrim, Dwarf Fortress, and single player Tarkov, right? Or Stalker, right? Games that have or Ninja Gaiden or whatever, right? Or Dark Souls. There's tons of stuff about like interesting solo experiences. When you have multiplayer experiences, though, most of the things that make a fun solo experience do not translate to making a good multiplayer experience, right? Unless you have like maybe Halo, where there's like two people or whatever. But even then, you do things to like kind of crank up the experience. And once you get to the scale of Star Citizen, where you have people not playing casually and trying to like live out a role, they will start to optimize. And the minute they start to optimize, a lot of the design things that you made to make things accessible for both will be like things that make you accessible to be playing solo will make it a breeze to be played as a group. And that will destroy like the meat of what you're doing. It kind of turns it into slop. So for me, make stuff that's rewarding for group players, right? That exists, that will challenge a group, that is inaccessible to a solo player, because that's the whole point of having a group where you need to have that interpersonal reliance. You need to be able to exchange gratitude between the players. Otherwise, it's hollow.